Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E313, a 1972p original wrapped roll. It's a Batdorf roll. How's everybody doing today? We have Dan in the house. Let me get a chip out of here. 22. And we'll wait for a couple of people to file in and get this show rolling. Remind everybody we do have an auction tonight. Chuck will be selling some interesting items. Looks like he's got, well, let me see what he's got. Eric Beyer, welcome. He has got some different stuff. I saw a commemorative in the list. I think I saw some quarters. Let's see. Oh, wrong link. Looks like he's got, some proof cents, 20 mint uncirculated coin sets. So he's got all sorts of stuff. Nickels set from the mint. All sorts of interesting stuff. Plus, he's selling spots in a mystery coin pull again. All right, I'm going to unroll this roll. I'm kind of excited about this. I've been waiting to go through one of these, but I want to be surprised, or I guess disappointed, like everybody else that's watching. Coins look pretty good. Good as you can be expected for being in a wrapper for 50 years. All right. Let's get this going, and the first coin is for Dan. Turn it up. Got a little bit of Ring of Death on this one, but that's to be expected. Let me get my sheet up and see what we have for reverses. I don't think there's a whole lot. I think there might be one class 4 listed on the reverse. So let me open that up just to double check so I know what to keep my eyes open for. We have none listed. Let's see if anybody else has anything listed. They have none, so it's just DDOs so far. Yep, just DDOs. There has been no double die reverses, so we're going to look at the first 10 or so. I will look at them again. Coin number 2 for Mark Thomas. Do have another broadcast coming up. I'm not sure of the date. One is Monday. The other one I think is Friday. At least this is the die pairs. I don't see the master die doubling, so that is good. Very nice reverse on this coin. Mickey, welcome to the show. Coin number 3 for Sireg. Welcome, Chew. Welcome to the show. turn it up just a little bit more again. Next coin is for Frostbite. Different die pair. Looks like, let me look at this real quick. Got a little bit of a tail on the two, but not enough. There are some that have real big tails coming out right here on the two. These coins had the pleasure of the post office running them around the world for about 2 months. And there, this is the master die doubling that you see on so many of these. So these have both coins with the master doubling and without. Coin number 6 for Stan. Mark Thomas, welcome. Chubby Pop Chaser, welcome to the show. I want to see something here real quick. And we got about a 5-10% rotation on some of these dies. Let me go let this little dog in. She has to come in and see what I'm doing here. Come on, get in here. You coming or what? Alrighty, back to the show. Next coin for Chubby Pop Chaser. Coin Junkie, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. Papa Giorgio, welcome to the show. We are getting ready to get an afternoon thunderstorm here, which is normal. Par for the course. Coin number 8 for Chuck Patillo. This has the master die doubling on it. So our second coin in the roll with the master die doubling. Usually when the rolls are full of those, you have no doubled dies. The doubled dies came out before the doubled with the dies with the master die doubling. May have found my first 94 DDR. All right, that's a double column, right, Coin Junkie? That's a heck of a find. A little bit low. Looks like it struck through. Or nah. That looks like some sort of bag mark. Overall, the coins are pretty decent shape. Coin 10 for Jackalope. And this is the final coin I'll be looking at the reverse on. 1960. If you found a 1966 DDO number 1, you are a lucky man, Papa Giorgio. They are very difficult to find, and they are smoking hot. Heidi ho, Sand Digger, welcome. Well, that's because most people don't find them, Mickey. I don't think there's a whole lot of them known. I have had the opportunity to look at one in hand. Actually, you have too, Mickey. Those are some that Brian Allen discovered. He was fortunate enough to discover the DDR and the DDO. Yeah, it's probably not a 43 copper. It's probably a copper plated 43. But you never know. I mean, did you do a magnet test on it? You have a 66 DDO number 1 too, Eric? That is awesome. Wish I had one. I've searched tons and tons of them. Never found them. Next coin for Doug. That is awesome. That is awesome. I want one. Now you're going to make me. I got a few rolls of 66 in the last week too. Now you're going to make me look at them. I think I'd rather find the DDR, but I wouldn't complain about either one of them. They're both super difficult to find. I know there was a fella on eBay or on on Facebook about a year or two ago that found 3 DDR number 1s. And I don't very often say this, but I told him, I said, send them to ANAX or one of the grading services because they're worth some money. And they were the real deal. Oh, I bet. Even when you anticipate that they're not real, you still... your heart just goes, ooh, because you always got that what if factor. I mean, nobody wants to hit the big one more than I do. I just have come to the realization that it don't happen that often. Now, don't get me wrong. I found a lot of coins that are worth some decent money. But never like the big one. You know, the one where you can just not worry about anything no more. There's not a whole lot of those around. That's why they're the big ones. Most of you have packages heading your way. Since last Friday, I think I mailed about 28 packages. You know, I've never found one, but I know people that have found fake 1909S's, and one of them was a really good one. Somebody had glued a mint mark on, and they did a better job than normal. Good enough where the fellow would not take, I think it's a fake, for an answer, and he sent it in, and then it came back as a fake. All right. So far, nothing of real interest in this roll, which is a bummer, but we're only about halfway through. There's still time. Yeah, part of the stuff we were doing at Chuck's while I was there last time involved looking at the VDB on different reverses with the coins with the different reverses, and there are two different VDBs. Next coin for D. Oh, that was 22. That is the giveaway, and that went to Paul Hampton. All right, congratulations, Paul. He's been lucky lately. All right, E313, Paul. Congratulations, Paul. And now back to the show. Ooh, that sounds awesome. What'd you end up paying for that, Sandigger? Was it a well-worn one, or? Because those things have been going up in price. You used to be able to get a nice AU one for under $1,000, and I don't think you can get an AU one for $2,000 now. We got a can of Spam, yeah. Got a $5 credit towards his next purchase from me and my reveals. For non-graded but authentic. Ah, all right, cool. That ain't terrible, Sandigger. So probably like a genuine cleaned. Yeah, I don't think that's bad at all. Wow. Yeah, usually when PCGS doesn't put a grade on it, they think that it's been cleaned. Color was off. There you go. That means they think it was cleaned and then recolored then. It said questionable color. But a lot of times when they say questionable color, you might be able to get NGC or one of the other graders to bite at it. And then if you do, you send it back in the slab for a crossover and tell them, you know, they won't break it out of the slab unless they cross it over. So then you know, got a chance. Coin 29 for Sissy. So very few of the master hub doubling, but no double dies. We are seeing repeaters at this point. We've seen this die pair at least 4 times now. Next coin is for Carl. There is the hub doubling, the master hub right there. And then there's usually, here's another one you can tell. There's always usually a gouge in most of them also right there in the S. Oh yeah, yeah, that is not a bad deal at all. You scored. I know the last, when I was at the fun show, I was like, I was at a dealer and I was like, man, if that is $1,100, I'm buying it. And then when he pulled it out, it was $2,600, and I was like, oh hell no. He goes, well, I'll deal with you on it. I says, I don't want to offend you, but you won't deal to where I can afford it. And he just said, okay, I appreciate your honesty. And I was like, yeah, I didn't want to say I'll, give you $1,100 or $1,200 for it. And then, of course, I looked it up in the gray sheet, and it was way higher than I had anticipated. That's like the 1943D. I believe it's RPM number 1 and RPM number 3. You used to be able to get them all day long on eBay for $10, $20, $30. And man, those things are worth like $400 now. They're going up in price like crazy. Well, that's some different marks. I've actually been accumulating. I got a couple 14Ds and I got, I think, 5 or 6 31Ss now. Coin 35. Nope, these are not the same roll, PS Collectibles. I just got these. But when you search 72 rolls, you want them to be the non-master hub doubled. If you can tell, there's usually no way to tell except for opening them up, or even if one coin is. The others aren't. See, that's the master hub doubling right there. And then you'll see a little die gouge in the S right inside the upper S. Well, this one's very little, but it is there. It's right there. Petraeus, welcome to the show. Hey everybody, I appreciate you hitting that like button if you could. Oh, wow. You know what? I didn't get the pointers yet. I'm sure he's going to send them eventually. PS Collectibles, the last time I found a DDO in a roll, I found one DDO number 3. And the time before that, I found one DDO number 5, I think. So I don't think, and I watched Paula do a roll, and she found one. So I don't think it's terribly uncommon just to find one, but I have found rolls that have had a lot of DDO number 3s in them. And then I had a roll that had a bunch of, let me see what it is. DDO number 9, which is like the doubling on the 2. Besides that, I have not been very lucky finding 72p DDOs. Matter of fact, the only ones I've actually had decent luck with, I found some 95 DDOs for the big ones. As far as DDOs, that is it. I have never found an 84 or an 83, and I can tell you, there's not many people out there that have searched as many 83Ps and 84Ps that I did. I just ended up buying both of them. It was just starting to be, months of my life. But I have found 95s and some 72s. Found some 71 DDOs. Found 69p DDOs. What else have I found that has been really kind of good? Found 59D DDO number 1, and I found 59P DDO number 1. Actually, I found number 1 and number 2 for 59P. Ogre Coins, welcome. Yeah, kind of. And there's a lot of doubling on the 2 that's not cherry pickers listed, where they have like tails coming up right here. Wexler's has a lot of them listed. I think that Copper Coins has got 4 or 5 listed, and that's more because we haven't come across them. Coin 43 for Taco John. I want to remind everybody Chuck is having an auction tonight. Looks like some interesting stuff. Got some sense, got some nonsense. Looks like there's even a commemorative in there. Mystery coin pulls coming up. So lots of stuff to be had tonight. Hopefully we see y'all there. I do think we're going to try and have that variety show this weekend, which should be pretty neat. Not sure what the topic is going to be. Last week was supposed to be Mint Mark locations. He did end up doing it on Discord. I don't think he taped it or recorded it. Well, getting down to the point where it's not looking promising. I will probably go ahead and search one or two more of these rolls. Got 20 of them. Just to make sure there's not a straggler in there like PS Collectibles was saying. Which double die did you find? Did you find number 3? That seems to be the one that's the easiest to find. So you can see this one. It's got the big long die gouge. It always seems to have it in some form or another. Coin 48 for Carl. Did get my rolls for next week out that I'll be selling next Monday. They will be, oh, I forgot already. What is the first roll I'm doing? I got it out. I don't remember. Oh, well. 3 of them I remember. It was a 58D, 42P, and a 63D. Oh, a 68D. Those will be my 4 rolls. 68D, 58D, 42P, and 63D. So you got those to look forward to next week. Coin 49 for Sissy. And looks to be nothing. Is there a way to find out when a slabbed coin was looked at? Not if it's already slabbed, but like when you send coins in for attribution, you have a receipt online, and it will tell you when they go into the graders, when they go into the slabbing room, when they go into the shipping room and stuff like that. And that is it for this roll. I appreciate everybody coming to join me. It's always a blast. And I hope to see everybody at the auction tonight. If not, I'll see you at the reveal Friday, and I think Chuck's got some reveals. Farm Dog, welcome. Your package is on the way to you. Hit the post today. And yeah, hope to see everybody at 7 tonight. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.